why don't we pick just one group to look at, and we could look at the data and talk about that. So do you have a preference?
Yeah, let's look at the Bobcats yellow group. That's the mid-range group.
The Bobcats?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start with your phonological awareness tracker.
Okay, so for the Bobcats yellow group, they are tomorrow going to be tested, or I'm going to be looking at rhyming words with them.
Okay.
They've shown mastery in identifying the initial, final, and middle vowel sounds.
Okay.
And they've progressed pretty quickly through all of those. What I'm doing is check marks if I ask them to do it and they just automatically know it the first time. Plus marks. I give them a plus, and then I do it a second time just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. And then I check it off and to show that they've mastered it, and I move right on to the next skill. So for blending, onset, and rhyme, this group mastered it right away, as well as the initial sound. They had a little bit of a hard time with the final sound, so I tallied each time I gave them an at-bats for it. And then once I felt like they had enough practice, I did it one more time, and then they were able to master it. Some of them last longer than a day or two. Some of them, it is the whole week. So for middle sounds, that was really tricky, and the final sounds was really tricky. So the final sounds, it took us about 3 days to get through.
Okay, so are you waiting till they all master the skill, or will you move on if only a certain percentage masters it?
I move on once I get 80%.
Okay, that's good.